What's up? Hope you all had a good holiday. Ah! Fly. Okay. So yesterday, I spent my very relaxing Christmas. Most of it playing as Tokyo Japan at the immortal difficulty, and I fucking crushed it. So I think I've gotten over my skill plateau in this game, so I'm gonna start over as the Aztecs at the higher difficulty. Let's see how it goes. I will most certainly be hate watching the third Avatar. I need to figure out a good day to do that. I've still got quite a few tasks on my plate. I really don't have... this is why I try to avoid video games. I don't have the bandwidth or the time to spend playing video games. Let me get into them. Okay, it's weird. I don't have a very, like a particularly... what's what I'm looking for? Addictive personality, you know? There, how's that? Let me know. Okay, let's reuse C++ max. Yeah, hell yeah. That's a really good perk. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm... Yes. Oh. Oh, no, fuck that, yeah. Back. Start again. Oh, shit! Oh, I forgot to turn on dramatic modes. Okay, well, whatever. Guess we're doing normal modes.
From the first stirrings of life
man, that
beneath
might
water,
fuck up my strategy.
to the great
I never
beasts
play
of
with
the
normal
Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars.
It's because I turned up the music yesterday too, so let's see. Just crank that down a little bit more.
And they will forever fight for your cause. As your Aztec empire unfurls across the...
Okay, should we start over with dramatic ages or just keep this and let it rip? No, it's gonna fuck up my strategy. If we're gonna play at this difficulty level, then I need to have dramatic ages on. Okay. Let's try again. Where is he? Where's my boy? Okay. Okay, I did skip it for a reason. Okay, game modes are dark age of midpoint for the movie. Dark ages are removed. Players going to be a normal age for the first era. After that, they will either dark or golden age. Yeah, instead of making dedications, social policies, dark policies may determine to be valid. Yeah, Dark Ages, you immediately a bunch of your cities defect, and I kind of depend on that. So. All right, I see. Sin Natuga.
Of life beneath water.
I'm so sorry.
Great
Says
beasts
yes.
of the
I
Stone
assume the
Age.
sound is okay now.
To
Let
man
me know.
taking his first upright steps.
Look how
you
full
have
my
come
glass of
far.
wine is tonight.
Now begins
I'm
your
ready to get into
greatest
it.
quest.
God, I
From
love
this
game.
early cradle of civilization on towards the stars.
Again, it is terrible, terrible anthropology.
Keep your
but,
evil warriors happy and fed,
you know,
and
learn
they will
some
forever fight for your
little
cause.
historical fun facts.
As your Aztec empire unfurls across the land, you will never want for
Alrighty.
people
Okay, well, this isn't ideal, but we can manage. Okay, let's move here. Found there. And we can send them down the coast. Ah, what's up, Camden? How is everybody's Christmas? Relaxing, I hope. Nice good river here. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Okay. But we're probably gonna end up doing either a science or cultural victory. It's always what I end up doing. But before that, I think it's animal husbandry that gets you most of the military benefits. So that is what we shall do. And give me another eagle warrior, if you please. Sinadaak. Cool. Okay. Alright. Okay. This is better. This is looking up. We can found another city in but a few short turns. Hey there, friendly tribe. Mitla! And a governor appointment. Don't mind if I do. Let's see. City garrison strength. Yeah. Let's do land acquisition. Aw, my grandpa liked the gift I got him. Was my highlight. That's very nice. Yeah, mine was good. Morbid Man got me a very fancy seed starting kit. So I got humidity control and everything, so that was my highlight. I fucking whiffed my present to him, so I need to return it and go get a different one. I got it. He's Mr. Morbid spends a lot of time in the bathtub because he for various reasons his body hurts, so I got him one of those like tub mattresses, but it's like the most uncomfortable texture you've ever seen, and it's just like it doesn't stick properly to the tub. It's not good, so I gotta return it. Hi, Snowhound. What is we bury the dead? What is that? We bury the dead. Zombie survival thriller film. Zach Hilditch. Daisy Ridley. Wow. Sure. I guess. World premiere at March in South by Southwest. Good for them. Theatrical release on January 2nd. Whoa. Yeah, I've not heard of this. I'm down. I'm interested to see if it's like is it a postmodern zombie or is it a traditionalist zombie? We shall see. Because we are in postmodern zombie times. I'm not crazy about this map, but we'll persist. That was my Avatar rewatch. It sucks. It's a bad movie. I was ready to give it a chance. And part of what's going on, so Santa arrived on a helicopter on Christmas Day. Aww, that's so cute. Yeah, I was ready to sit and give it like the old college try, and I did. And part of what's going on with it is that the effects age, you know? They don't look nearly as impressive as they did in 2008. In fact, they look like pretty average. And it's like, I understand that James Cameron wants everybody to watch all his shit in 3D and whatever, but it's first of all not gonna happen. You know, nobody's buying 3D glasses. Sorry, dude. It's not. It simply isn't the future. Why did I get a builder? Was it? Oh, it's from the tribe. Awesome. Sick. Okay. So it just like doesn't look very impressive, which I think is, you know, sort of counter to the entire point of the movie. No, is it's like if you don't have that technological claim to fame, then there really is nothing to appreciate. I don't know. Maybe that's extreme. I'm trying to be polite, at least a little polite. But like, the story is just so rote and basic and racist. You know, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna save that builder to go ahead and harvest this. I guess we can afford another farm. Santa rappelled down a mall in my city. I love Action Santa. More dangerous than whimsical. No. Yeah. Oh shit, okay. I'm gonna need those Eagle Warriors to come on back as soon as they meet that tribe. Maybe they'll give me a unit. That'd be nice. I hate playing with them as an AI though, because I have a single thing of incense. Yeah. The Aztecs love fancy things, you know. They said, give me presents. Boring. Send an envoy? No. Yeah. Anansi. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Camden's here for the rants and the updates on Hampton. So I aim to please, although I know nothing about what Hampton's up to. He got himself a girlfriend and just doesn't have time for us anymore. Hate to see it. Let's go and focus on production now. Can you do that for me, sweetie? Can you focus on production for me? Where? What? Oh, great. Didn't Avatar fan. Who's this? Mictlan? Yes, good. Russ is just out there barking. So much to say. I just want to hedge my bets a little and not say that a story has nothing to offer. It obviously has something to offer, and this is like, I want to get out ahead of this argument because it's something that Avatar defenders will just like, oh, what the fuck? Oh. Okay, the barbarians are gone. I guess... It's kind of annoying. Maybe... My mic is quiet. Is that better? Crank it up just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, Sam Worthington does call an alien a punk ass bitch, and also all the military guys are always saying, "Yeah, get some." I don't think there's a single one that doesn't. He's kind of like James Cameron is kind of like the anti-Alex Garland in that way. He's got like one image of what military guys are like. And man, he just holds to it. Oh, using Avatar to talk about Israel-Palestine. All right. Good for them, I guess. I don't know. They're just so hard to. It's just so hard to take seriously, you know. I don't know. Maybe I would say, well, like maybe that's the lesson everybody needs to learn, and everybody needs to just figure out how to not take celebrities seriously. But they're asking you to, you know, like James Cameron, sort of as a justification for these movies, like he wants them to be important.
I'm fond of pigs.
You know?
Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals.
Okay. Hell yeah. I'll take a university, don't mind if I do. Okay. Well, since we're back and we're about to get us another Eagle Warrior here, I guess we can go up in a sort of northernly direction, since we did find the pole here, so that's good enough. Hell yeah, harvest that shit. Oh, can't. Okay. We will just sleep there then. For 129 gold. What can I buy for that? Anything? Anything useful? I could buy a scout and get the maze off that tile. I don't hate Terminator, but I haven't seen it in so long that I don't know if I really have a whole lot to say about it at all. I don't trust my memories. Nah, I guess I'll just put a farm there. If all it's gonna give me is gold. Okay. Yeah, that was the better decision, I think. Hi, Josie. Oh, Josie, this game is exactly what it looks like. You pick a world leader and you make yourself a civilization, and the goal is to try and conquer the world in any number of ways, be it military or cultural or scientific or diplomatic or etc., etc. It's all very Eurocentric in its epistemological structure, but so much fun. Oh my god. Oops. Still not crazy about this map. I would have liked some more rain. Oh, there's some rainforest. Okay, so maybe just on the other side of the mountains. That'd be alright. Too far away from me to worry about. Stay right there. Get some! See, I'm a military guy in a James Cameron movie. Man, this is the magic of Civ. Here we have Mexico City. And here we have Mexico City. Ugh. Man, I don't like this map. Sucks to suck. I'll go up just a little bit more. See what we got going over there before we turn inland again. Unique religion, sissy hypno. I have never tried to pursue a religious victory in like the 500 hours I've logged in this game. I keep meaning to, but it's like it's a game, you know, you want to play the way you want to play. Yeah, just hang tight there. Don't move. Can there be a Western canon that isn't racist or supremacist? In my opinion. No, because Western is not a real category. You can have a British canon. You can even have a Western European canon if you like. You can't have a Western canon because any Western canon that you're likely to come across is going to include like Plato and shit. And the Greeks have nothing to do with the West. Nothing to do, very little to do with the West. You really got to stretch the imagination to make that happen, and people have in the past, which is why we do it now. By chess, I assume you mean chef. I haven't seen Chef in a long time. Chef is a movie about a guy who is like kind of a shitty dad and a shitty partner, and everybody loves him anyway. And I find that boring. Pachacuti. Okay. Yeah, there is no West. David Graeber is a very good essay about all this. He's 1000% correct. It's a completely made up category that has the component pieces of which have very little in common with each other, even geographically. If a Western from a native point of view could be good. Wouldn't be a Western then. It'd be something different. Like so like I mean I just watched all the Predator movies, so I think there's a sort of at the front of my mind. Like Prey is a movie centered on a native point of view. Oops, god damn it. That takes place is technically in Canada, I think, but in the American West. And it's not a Western, even though it's an action movie, and action movies are all derived from Westerns. So, like, I don't think that anybody would look at Prey and be like, oh yeah, the classic Western. Like, it doesn't really fit. I'd have to think for a couple seconds about why that is, but wouldn't you agree? You wouldn't interpret Prey as a Western, right? Aragorn would never lie to you. There is a west in Middle-earth. Cat's Bagels. Cat's Bagels, I think you... Cat's Bagels, you, man, I'm trying to find a way to formulate this question that doesn't make me sound like a huge asshole. Cat's Bagels, do you know who I am? I ask because I did see the new Predator movie and I made a video about it. I'm a YouTuber first and foremost. I kind of stream for funsies. And I did make a video about the new Predator. And I did like it. I thought it was quite good. I understand why some others are maybe like a little disappointed by it. I myself am just slightly disappointed by it. I don't think it's as good as Prey. But I did like it, yeah. No, Josie, I did not. Oh, thanks, Frederick. That's really nice to hear. I appreciate it. Let's go deal with these fuckers. We got time. We need the experience.
It is not wisdom, but authority that makes a law.
Okay. Yes. And +1 production. Ooh. Or faith. Would that be better? No, I say no. I'd rather have production. Okay. So my only option, yes.
Writing is easy. All you have to do is cross out the wrong words.
I do not give a shit about the Academy Awards. As Bong Joon-ho said, it's not a terribly important festival. Let's see. Yeah, so why is Prey not a Western? Even though it's an action movie and action movies are derived from Westerns. I mean, it's like, it's also not the case that Die Hard is a Western, right? Like, there's something about Westerns that is not completely about aesthetic quality or the sort of trappings thereof or a narrative format or whatever, because a lot of movies share that, and Westerns were deeply influential in developing them. So it's something about the philosophy of them, you know. Let's see. I think, because I don't need pottery. I don't need the Great Bath terribly much. I really don't need